How to get up early in the morning. And I don't have any right to make this video if I don't get up early in the morning. Now let me tell you what time I get up. I get up at 6 o'clock. I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. And that if you call it early, let it be. Because I believe that I don't want to make videos by just watching 3-4 videos and giving you a lecture or talk if I am not doing it. I get up in the morning at 6 o'clock. But earlier, I wasn't that early. I mean, I used to get up at 7 o'clock, sometimes 7:30 also. I made these changes in me. Dear friends, as I said before, I don't have any right to give you any lecture if I don't follow that. I remember one story. One day, Bapuji, Mahatma Gandhi ji, was sitting in his ashram, and there was a long queue of people who wanted to meet him. In that queue, there was one lady along with her 4-year-old son. And she was waiting there for nearly 6 to 7 hours, and finally she got a chance to meet Bapuji. And when she came close, and she was excited, and then she came and bowed down and touched his feet and said, Bapuji, I just want your help. Bapuji said, yeah, tell me. This is my son. And the son was hiding behind her sari. And she pulled him and put him in front of Bapuji and said, my son eats a lot of sugar. Please help him. Please help me. I know it's not good for his teeth and his health. Bapuji said, okay, come after 15 days. And she went, and after 15 days again she came back, same process, stood in the queue and long time, and then she came and she bowed down and same like, my son, what? You told to meet after 15 days, I come with my son. Yeah, I remember. And Mahatma Gandhi looked into that small kid's eyes straight, hold him with his shoulders and said, don't eat sugar, go. That lady was like amused. Oh, Bapuji, anything else? No, this much is sufficient. But this you could have said 15 days before, like, why you told me to come again then? Mahatma ji said, 15 days before, I was also not following this rule. I was eating a lot of sugar. Now I stopped it. So friends, this is what leadership is all about. I don't have any right to make a video on how to get up in the morning. But I want to discuss 2-3 things. First of all, you ask yourself why you want to get up in the morning. It's because of you have seen some motivational videos where they say that in the research it is found that 95% of the billionaires and millionaires get up in the morning at 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock. And so I want to get up. If you feel like only those who get up in the morning, early in the morning, they are successful. If you think that, then this is not true actually. Go and see people around you. There are some people who are night owls. I mean, they stay late night to do their creative work at night. They're productive at that time. And they get up as per their schedule. I mean, after 7 to 8 hours, that's all. So, first question you have to ask yourself is why I want to get up in the morning because of some motivational videos I have seen? Then you are wrong. Then that's not true. You can be successful. Even if you get up at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock also, it depends upon the circadian rhythm you have. Understand one thing. Understand, this is the most important factor is when you are productive. Number one, very important. And second thing is, there are some people, they get up in the morning and what they do is nothing. Just a waste of time. So it's not when you get up, it's what you do when you get up. That's more important. That's the powerful factor. So understand, if you get up in the morning at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock and you are a creative person and you know at night you stay up to 11, 12 o'clock and do your work, do your study, that's all fine. At the end of the day, you should sleep for 7 to 8 hours. That's all. That matters. At the end, there is nothing as such, get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and then you will be successful. It's not the case. One more caveat, one more warning. This does not mean that if you are sleeping at 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock, wasting your time on YouTube and on social media, and then you get up at 8 o'clock and then you are destroying your life. What I'm saying is this method is only helpful if you go to bed at 1 o'clock. But what do you do till 1 o'clock? In that span, what do you do? So I work, I study, I'm creative, I'm shooting, I'm studying, I'm doing my work. Fine. I mean, if you are a night owl. And because in college life, I also have done that. I used to stay awake for my engineering studies and go to bed at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, would get up at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and brush and take bath, and again I would study during my engineering days. That's fine. But if that night time, that time you are not utilizing for your study, self-improvement, your work, and you're getting up at 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock, then that's not going to help you. That's going to destroy your life. Dear friends, I wanted to make a very realistic video about how to get up early in the morning, because one of my students from USA, she asked me this question. And I told her that what time you get up is not important. Important is what do you do. Everyone has a different routine. So don't try to, because I have seen people, I know that they want to get up 5 o'clock in the morning, they set an alarm and they do it for a few days, afterwards they can't sustain. Why? The reason is their body is not ready for that. The body is not ready for that. And then after a few days they will somehow do it, but again they come back to the old routine, and then they feel guilty, ashamed, feel like failure. That's what happens. Now I'll tell you how I made a change in me. And I used to get up at 7:30 and all. Well, the answer is very simple. I have a morning batch. My offline morning session is there, where I live in. And I have to get up. So what I did is, first thing I did is, I go to bed at 10:30 at night. That's all. How I made the changes in me. I used to get up at 7:30 and 8 o'clock. And I used to, as I said before, used to stay awake up to 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock and do my study and work. The changes I did, the simple change I did is, I had a morning batch. I had no other option because student wanted a morning batch. I started a morning batch. The batch starts at 7 o'clock. Therefore, I have to get up at 6 o'clock. And then I have to go there. What I did, okay, I made small changes. First change I did is, I go to bed early. I go to bed at 10:30. Initially it was difficult. Initially, I made a small change. Initially, I would go to bed at 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Then slowly I made the changes. I started going to bed at 12 o'clock, 12:30, sometimes 1 o'clock, then 11:30. And I came back, I reversed it, and now I go to bed at 10 o'clock, 10:30. I fall asleep at 10:45. One of the reasons why I fall asleep, because in the afternoon, I don't sleep. If you sleep in the afternoon, at night you won't be able to sleep. And then because I sleep at 10:30, I get up like 11 o'clock, I am into sleep. I get up at 6 o'clock, fresh, and I'm doing my work, and get up, go to my institute, take my sessions. That's all. At the end, that matters. In this way, it works. So there is no any secret formula for getting up early in the morning. And it's not like if you don't get up in the morning, you are a failure. Not like that. Hope you will work on this. Hope this video will help you. Well, that's all. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and decide when you want to get up and why you want to get up. Thanks a lot, and namaste. Goodbye.